Today, we're making mojitos.
If you're new to this channel, we mix cocktails, we mix music, and sometimes we mix them both. Welcome to the Mixing Lounge.
A classic mojito at its core is made up of 3 flavors: rum, mint, and lime. But it doesn't have to stop there. If you know how to make the classic cocktail, making something like a blackberry mojito is just one extra step, which we'll look at in a moment. Generally, you'll want to use a white rum in this kind of drink because it's one that's meant to show off the appearance inside of the highball glass. I'm using a great one here today, Hamilton 87 White Stache Rum. It's a slightly higher proof than something basic like Bacardi, but there's nothing wrong with using that one either. This just makes the rum slightly more distinct in the mojito. We'll also need some agave for a sweetener, or sugar if you prefer, and some club soda to add just a little bit of carbonation to the drink. We're going to start out by muddling a good amount of mint, somewhere around 10 leaves or so, depending on size, along with roughly 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, which is a little less than an average sized lime. Additionally, if you're choosing to use some raw sugar here, you could muddle that in along with this. I prefer not to do that. I prefer to use agave, so I'm going to add that in just a moment. You want to muddle just enough to release the mint flavor without grinding up the leaves. Next, we're going to add in 2 ounces of rum. That might seem a little excessive compared to some other cocktails, but keep in mind that rum is the only liquor inside of this drink, so adding 2 ounces will balance it out and won't come out overly strong. All right, next we're going to add the agave. I'm going to add about 1 ounce. Next, we're going to shake this over ice. It's important to pre-chill the drink so that it doesn't melt the ice in the glass. Now start out by filling the glass just about 1/3 full of ice. Then we can layer in some mint and some lime, just for appearance sake. We don't want to go overboard with this. We don't want to dump the mint in the shaker into this drink. It'll just be a mess, it'll get in the straw. It's too much. We just want to add a little bit of garnishment. Strain your drink into the glass. Add in just a splash of club soda, a little less than 1 ounce maybe. Now continue filling the glass with ice. Give it a little stir to mix it all together. Then add in a little bit of mint on the top as the final garnishment. Also, do make sure that you add the straw at the end. There's a lot going on in this drink, so it's helpful. There you have it, classic mojito. Okay, so on to the blackberry mojito. If we want to make a flavored mojito, there's really only a couple steps to do differently. When we get to this phase where we're muddling together the mint and the lime, we're just going to add in the fruit that we want to add to the mojito, blackberries in this case. Muddle it along with it. We're going to add in the lime and the mint like normal, but we're just going to add a couple blackberries along with it for presentation. And there we go. There's our blackberry mojito. And keep experimenting with other flavors too. There's almost no way to go wrong when it comes to mojitos. Hope you guys enjoy both of them, and see you next time.